our giant Earth is just a baby compared to our giant Jupiter. Jupiter is known as the biggest planet in our solar system. It is super large. Now, I know you clicked on this video because you wanted to know what if these two planets collided with each other. But Earth is way too far away for it to just be pulled into Jupiter. But what if it did? Could Earth survive this? Would Jupiter get even more bigger? And what would happen to Earth? Earth is on its way to Jupiter. It would take a while to actually reach Jupiter, but we're still on our way. When we have reached Mars's orbit, everything would be ice. Why? This is because space is super cold. Except if you're right next to a burning star like the sun. Mars is in the middle of space. That's why it's so cold. And that Mercury is so close to the sun, that's why the side of Mercury that's facing to the sun is hot and the side facing away is cold. Because that's the middle of space too. Earth is in the habitable zone where it's not too hot, not too cold, but just right for life. Back to this collision. After a few weeks, Earth is freezing cold and has just passed Mars' furthest moon. Many deaths have come due to the coldness. After 1 month, Earth has reached the asteroid belt. By this time, we'd be bombarded by asteroids. Then, almost everybody would be dead. After 1 week of being bashed by asteroids many times, Earth has finally made it through the asteroid belt, though it is very damaged and very few humans are left. But soon, stuff will just get worse. After 2 months of drifting away to reach Jupiter, it's finally made it there. But Earth would have to collide with some of Jupiter's moons, causing even more deaths. Sadly, there are only a very, 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 very few humans left alive now. Those survivors were the ones who stayed super deep underground. But that place is not safe anymore. Jupiter has just swallowed the moon, and now it's finally time for Earth to get swallowed by Jupiter. But before we bring Earth into chaos, let's talk about what Jupiter is. Jupiter is a gas giant, which means if you jumped on it, there's nothing to land on. You just fall straight through. So could Earth just pass through? No. Once Earth hits Jupiter's surface, Earth would start to heat up. At least we don't have to worry about colliding with Jupiter's core, because we will never make it there. Once Earth is inside of Jupiter, everything will be toast, killing the last very few humans left alive. Now Earth is completely gone, and Jupiter has fully swallowed Earth. Those survivors will be those astronauts who managed to get in the spaceship before Jupiter swallowed Earth. Jupiter would get a little more massive, and its gravity would get a little stronger. But still, Earth is not there anymore. But what if we get our revenge for destroying Jupiter, like it hitting the sun? But that's the story for another Get Learning Tube question. Fun fact. Did you know that Earth has 7 billion people on it right now? That's more than the amount of Roblox games. And don't forget to download that game for free.